This was supposed to be vacation time for state lawmakers right now, but instead the governor ordering them all back to the Capitol for a special meeting on the budget, and the big sticking point tomorrow will be the possibility of a tax increase. A return trip to the Capitol tomorrow for Arizona lawmakers. They'll be meeting with Governor Brewer to talk about her idea for a tax hike. But Treasurer Dean Martin thinks the governor probably isn't going to get her way when it's all said and done.
I don't think it's a great idea. I think people are struggling to make ends meet right now, and the last thing they want to do is make things more expensive. I don't think it's going to pass. It didn't pass in California, and let's face it, California's a lot more liberal state than Arizona.
The governor wants to raise the sales tax by 1% to lessen the cuts to education funding. But Republican lawmakers have fought her plan all the way along, and things have gotten pretty testy.
This has got to be one of the worst I've ever seen. And it's so unexpected because you've got people of the same party and the level of infighting and discord.
At the same time, Democratic lawmakers have essentially been kept on the sidelines during budget negotiations. But they're hoping they can have a voice during this special session with the governor.
We can come up with a compromise.
Representative David Lujan says instead of a tax increase, Democrats want to broaden out the tax base to bring in more money.
We believe there are other alternatives that are out there that can not only bring in more revenue to the state, but cost middle-class taxpayers less in terms of a tax increase. So we'd like her to be open to looking at alternatives.
The governor and state lawmakers will also use this special session that starts tomorrow to finalize funding for schools and figure out how deep the cuts will go there. Lawmakers are required to be at this session, and there's no telling how long it could go. I'm Alex Savage, Fox 10 News.